me, it's almost 9 years to the day where I was sworn in as Chief of Police. And right after I was sworn in as Chief of Police, I was pretty happy about that. And I told everybody that I was sworn in as Chief of Police to the best police department there is. Okay, now I admit I'm a little bit biased, but 9 years later, I believe the same holds true for Chief Cummings. She's about to inherit the best police department. And that's saying a lot because there's a lot of really good police departments in this area. The other thing about Bothell is, there's a lot of great things about Bothell, but we're nestled in between two really good county, Snohomish County, King County, and the respective sheriff departments that work those counties. So it's always been a great relationship with those counties. And that's one of the things that makes Bothell very special. So at this time, I'd like to introduce Carol to introduce her family to everybody.
Thank you. I'd like to introduce my husband, Lance, and my 3 children, Eric, Anna, and Gina Duff, their boyfriend, Ethan, my mother, Virginia Cummings, and then my extended family, my sister, Sharon, the educational school psychologist, Janice, who spent years in the juvenile youth services and then in the Governor's Juvenile Justice Task Force, my sister-in-law, Paula, who's a school psychologist, Annie, my sister, who's a teacher, Jerry, my brother-in-law, who is a Air Force veteran and Boeing test pilot, if that's not the coolest job in the world. My brother, Patrick, who is in Tacoma School District. I never get it right. Testing expert. He does computers. And my brother-in-law, Michael Mahoney, former Seattle Assistant Chief. Okay, so who am I? Oh, my brother-in-law, Joe Beck, who was a longtime Metro employee. And I think that's with the direct bloods. My sister-in-law, Charlotte Welch, who is as close to a sister as you can get, and my grandnephew, Indalo. Who else? Oh, more nephews, Chewy and Quinn, and there's a bunch more at home. So I'm not going trust me, we would be here 2 hours, but I think that is the essence. And I'd like to give a big thank you to Chief Dickerson, who came all the way. I think he traveled the furthest to get here today.